to convince him to stay. Reports from Spain suggest that Real Madrid are confident they have already won the defender's approval. Amid the conflicting claims, Romano has stepped in to clarify the latest state of play on his Here We Go podcast. Romano revealed that contract talks between Konate and Liverpool have been ongoing. Despite previous complications, it's quite an intriguing situation, Romano explained. Liverpool are still in direct contact with Konate's representatives. A year ago, in October 2024, he was very close to signing a new long-term deal. But there were some issues regarding the structure of the contract, which caused delays. Negotiations never broke down completely. They're still talking. Romano emphasized that no pre-contract agreement exists between Konate and Real Madrid, meaning the player's future remains open. At the moment, nothing is signed or finalized with Madrid. They're monitoring the situation, just like several other top European clubs. Madrid had been looking at William Saliba, but since he renewed with Arsenal, Konate is now one of their preferred options. He continued, "It's too early to predict how this will unfold. Liverpool are determined to keep him and are trying to reach a final agreement. But if that fails, expect a massive battle for his signature next summer. Real Madrid will be there, and so will other European giants." Media and fan reaction to Konate's performances this season have come under scrutiny. The defender has endured injury setbacks and inconsistent displays, with notable errors against Bournemouth, Newcastle United, and Galatasaray. However, he has also delivered strong performances in key matches, including against Arsenal and Everton. Former Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand defended Konate, arguing that some criticism has been unfairly amplified due to the Real Madrid rumors. "There's no way Konate was this heavily criticized last season," Ferdinand said on his YouTube channel. "The spotlight's on him now because of Madrid's interest. Some fans and media are overreacting, waiting for mistakes so they can point fingers. Any small error gets exaggerated because of the transfer noise." Former Liverpool centre-back Conor Coady, now playing for Wrexham, offered a tactical defense of Konate's struggles, suggesting the system under Arne Slot exposes him more than before. "From a defender's perspective, it's not easy," Coady said. "He's being asked to cover wide areas that he shouldn't normally have to. When players like Jeremy Frimpong or Connor Bradley push high, or when Szoboszlai vacates midfield, Konate ends up defending in wide channels. That's tough for any center-back," Coady added. "Center-backs aren't supposed to defend like fullbacks. It's not their natural zone. Trent used to drop into midfield, which left gaps. But now it's even trickier with the system changes. Every time there's a turnover, Konate has to cover a huge amount of space, and that's why he's being exposed. It's not about ability, it's about positioning." Liverpool's contingency plans. Mark Guéhi, on the radar with uncertainty surrounding Konate's renewal. Liverpool have long been preparing contingency plans. One player at the top of their shortlist is Mark Guéhi of Crystal Palace. Sources close to Team Talk confirmed that Liverpool came close to securing Guéhi's signature during the summer transfer window, viewing the England international as a reliable, Premier League-proven replacement should Konate depart. However, according to Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool face stiff competition for Guéhi's services. Several elite clubs both in England and abroad are monitoring the 24-year-old defender's progress, meaning Liverpool may have to move swiftly if they wish to win the race, Romano commented. Guéhi's attracting serious attention. Liverpool appreciate him, but they're not alone. Other major European sides have entered the discussion, and there's no guarantee he'll prioritize Anfield. Real Madrid's broader transfer strategy, interestingly. Real Madrid's transfer focus is not limited to Konate. Reports suggest that Alexis Mac Allister is also on their radar, following his impressive displays since joining Liverpool. However, it appears Madrid's top preference in midfield lies elsewhere with a Chelsea superstar identified as their main target for 2025. Meanwhile, Liverpool themselves are casting a wide net across Europe. The Merseyside club have been linked with a promising Sporting CP defender, a player highly regarded by Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim, indicating that Liverpool's scouting department is already anticipating potential defensive reshuffles. Summary: Ibrahima Konate's situation remains unresolved, with Liverpool eager to extend his contract and Real Madrid waiting for an opportunity to pounce. While the defender continues to divide opinion among fans and pundits due to inconsistent performances, insiders insist he remains central to Liverpool's long-term defensive plans. However, as talks drag on, Liverpool are prudently exploring other options such as Marc Guéhi, move that could define the next phase of their backline rebuild under Arne Slot, with Madrid's interest strong and other European heavyweights circling. The coming months could prove pivotal for Konate's career and Liverpool's defensive future. An early moment of brilliance from Marc Guéhi helped propel England to a dominant 3-0 win over Wales, a performance that will only heighten interest in his signature as Liverpool intensify efforts to secure the defender ahead of a growing list of suitors. England struck early at Wembley Stadium, taking the lead within 3 minutes when John Stones met a deep Declan Rice corner. The header looked destined to go out of play before Guéhi reacted instinctively to keep it alive. With impressive composure, the Crystal Palace captain spun and delivered a clever ball into the box, setting up Morgan Rogers to sweep home from close range and open the scoring. Set pieces continued to cause havoc for Wales throughout the first half. Bukayo Saka recycled another corner with a pinpoint cross from the left flank, which eventually fell to Rogers via Rice. Rogers whipped in a dangerous low ball across the face of goal, seemingly targeting Guéhi, who managed a faint touch to divert it toward the far post, where Ali Watkins calmly finished to double England's advantage. Saka then made it 3-0 after just 20 minutes, cutting in from the left and curling a stunning strike into the far top corner, a goal that put the result beyond doubt. Wales never found a response, as England coasted to victory in front of a delighted home crowd. Once again, Guéhi was at the heart of England's defensive solidity, composed, commanding, and precise in his positioning. He reinforced his growing reputation as one of the most reliable defenders in Gareth Southgate's squad. His ability to read danger, initiate attacks, and lead by example continues to mark him as a standout performer in England's backline. Liverpool's failed move and renewed ambition. Liverpool came agonizingly close to signing Guéhi on deadline day for around £35 million, only for Crystal Palace to pull the plug on the deal in the final hours. Although disappointed, Guéhi quickly put the setback behind him and resumed his captaincy duties at Selhurst Park, continuing to lead by example on and off the pitch. Now with his Palace contract running down, the 25-year-old is expected to leave on a free transfer next summer. According to multiple reports, Liverpool are currently the front-runners to land him, with Guéhi believed to be keen on a move to the reigning Premier League champions. However, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has warned that the race for Guéhi's signature will be fiercely contested. It's going to be a big battle, a massive one, involving several clubs, Romano said. Liverpool will definitely be there in 2026, but they'll face strong competition from other English teams. Newcastle, for instance, have been keeping tabs on him for some time. Romano added that Guéhi's performances have not only attracted domestic attention, but also admiration from major European giants. Top Italian clubs and even Spanish sides have made initial contact to understand his situation. Bayern Munich have also made inquiries, as they're in the market for a key center-back next year, and Guéhi is firmly on their list. They're impressed not just by his defending, but by his leadership qualities as well. Palace know he won't renew, and they fully expect him to become a free agent in 2026. So yes, the battle for Guéhi has already begun, and it's going to be a wild one. Ornstein. Liverpool's still favourites, but competition looms. Team Talk recently detailed the growing speculation surrounding Guéhi's future, including insight from David Ornstein,